Welcome back to Dark Corners Streaming.
Mr. Sweeney Todd, Barber of Fleet.
There have been many screen versions of the penny dreadful story of murderous barber Sweeney Todd, but few have the gallows humour and sheer joie de vivre of this 1936 take, which you can find on Netflix, starring British B-movie icon Tod Slaughter.
Lovely lot of throats, the lot of them. Beautiful throats, rich and mellow to a razor.
Slaughter had made his name on stage, reviving the old blood and thunder Victorian melodramas, supposedly out of fashion, yet audiences loved them. And in the mid-30s, at the age of 49, he made his screen debut with the same material, starting with Maria Martin, or The Murder in the Red Barn, before returning to Sweeney Todd, a role he had played on stage more than 2,000 times.
Oh, I should like to polish him.
Adapted from George Dibdin-Pitt's stage version, the story is familiar. A Victorian barber murdering his rich clients and splitting the money with the cook next door.
I could hang you, Sweeney, with one word like that.
Who disposes of the corpses by making them into pies.
Well, what does he do with him? How do I know?
The film was produced and directed by George King, who produced most of Slaughter's series, which ran for the next decade and a half, taking advantage of the quota quickie system designed to promote homegrown films. Production values are low. There's arguably more plot than necessary for a film of this length.
What'll happen if you can't complete her?
She passes out of my hands into his.
And the brief African interlude in the middle just feels as if they had access to a set and were determined to use it. Likewise, the love story that motors the plot is by the numbers and largely uninteresting.
It's because I'm poor, because my parents are poor, because I'm just making one of his own ships. Why, he despises me.
But none of it matters, as long as the film remains gothic melodrama in the grand style, as long as the bodies keep piling up, and as long as Slaughter holds the screen.
Light or dark? Dark, if I may be so bold.
Criticised by some now as he was then for his hammy acting, Slaughter knew exactly what he was doing. As he had on stage, he gave people the old-fashioned, over-the-top treat they didn't know they wanted.
You never know your fate.
And, make no mistake, this doesn't work without him.
You're an artist, you are, Mr. Todd.
Slaughter's gleeful performance raises this above the level of other quota quickies, giving it a tongue-in-cheek energy.
Not only the closest shade, I promise to polish you off quicker than any other barber in London.
His performance is a joke, but it's a joke that we're in on, delivered with a wink to the audience.
I love my work, sir.
And Slaughter was a smart enough operator to deliver some genuine characterisation as well, most notably when Sweeney dyes his hair to appeal to a younger woman, revealing a vanity and insecurity that makes the character more rounded than the cackling stereotype elsewhere. It's not winning any Oscars, but it's tremendous fun.
You have a beautiful throat for a razor, sir.
And the fact is that while these stories are out of date and out of fashion, a series of low-budget remakes would be as successful now as they were then. I should really get on that. Thanks for watching. I'm interested to know how many people out there had even heard of Tod Slaughter, particularly in the US. Let us know if you're a fan or if you're now tempted to check him out.